You know you can't get enough of Rainier Avenue Radio. .world.
Join Rainier Avenue Radio and Safeway Saturday, June 14th at the Rainier Beach location celebrating Juneteenth. There'll be live music from Alex Dugdale and the Fade Jazz Quartet. Get your face painted by a local artist celebrating freedom through food and fellowship. We'll be there with activities including interviews, and we're going to talk to staff from Safeway as well. Hey, we're going to have raffles, and we'll be giving away Safeway gift cards along with a year's supply of Gain laundry detergent. Phenomenals. And yes, a live remote with me, Tony B. Come on down to Safeway and join us and honor Juneteenth by purchasing Black-owned products on Safeway's shelves like Glory Greens, Glory Foods, and Mrs. Richardson's Topping. Safeway, doing it big on Saturday, June 14th. You dig? At your Rainier Beach Safeway location.
Hey, Seattle, tune in to Lidline Sports every Monday, 7 p.m. to 8 p.m.
What up, yo? We are back. This is Pep and the man that don't take no mess, Mr. O.B.I.S., Mr. Stevenson. What say you?
I hope you see the hat that I'm wearing right now. That's how mad I am.
I do. Man, you are angry.
I just want to make that be known.
Tune in to Lidline Sports every Monday, 7 p.m. to 8 p.m.
Lidline Sports.
Hello, listener. What's important to you about what's going on in your community? Are you interested? Are you concerned? In any case, I invite you to tune into my show, Seattle Here and Now, on Rainier Avenue Radio. .world. Why? I will be covering a wide range of topics important to you and impacting the community. Each show will have a special guest or guests to share with you information on a variety of subjects that are happening here and now in Seattle. I promise I will work hard to make my show informative, interesting, and entertaining. Be sure to listen to Seattle Here and Now on Rainier Avenue Radio. .world.
A new law is helping people save more money on prescription drug costs. You may also be able to save with Medicare's Extra Help program. Your premium cost can be zero and your out-of-pocket expenses are low. Who should apply? Single individuals earning less than $23,000 a year or married couples earning less than $31,000 a year. Even if you don't think you qualify, you should still check out this program. Visit ssa.gov/extra help. Medicare costs are covered by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services.
Yo, Rainier Avenue Radio. Seattle's best music, talk, and sports station.
What's going on, world? It's your boy OG Mambo.
And your guy D Money. Join us along with Pint Size Patron and ID Yourself.
Here on Fresh Juice at Rainier Avenue Radio.
Every Wednesday hump day from 9 to 11 Pacific.
Get exclusive interviews from your favorite artists, all the hottest music, and updates on what we got going on in the world.
Here go the first song.
I love you to death with everything that I have in me. Bitter with the sweet, anything for you gladly. Listen to me close, there ain't nothing that you can't be. And no one puts baby in the corner, I just can't see it. Nourish and guide you. There are no heights for you to hesitate to fly to. Don't be afraid, there's gonna be storms to ride through. And you are gonna need to be strong to survive through it. Enemies necessary, I will go and die for you. You already know, if I had to do it, I would do it all for you to grow. Yeah, you just work hard and don't worry about the rest. If you have to go and tell it, always say it with your chest. Don't ever fear living. You gotta stay free, you know the mind can be a prison. You gotta have discipline to keep you in position. And you can break the mold, you keep studying and learning, you are bound to have the vision. You keep practicing, hone your skills to go up. Mastering your craft and all you gotta do is just show up. Always in your corner, we're here. You should know us. They're on the front lines rooting for you to blow up. No matter what obstacles, no matter how hard it get, no matter how many fails, I'm proud that you started it. Always number one in my heart, if not all of it. Leave you a future with something more of a parting gift.
Held you in my arms, try to protect you from harm, but then the world went dark. Now don't let that break your heart. No matter where you go, your biggest fans are home. We're here to see you bloom and thrive, living your greatest big life. Being true, being you. I held you in my arms, trying to protect you from harm, but then the world went dark. Now don't let that break your heart.
Dear son, I wrote you a letter some years back. I put it with your mom's with a necklace and never heard back. Morgan County Jail from fighting cops, I was locked down. Decatur, Alabama, and a slammer for the second round. You never understand, I was trying to keep you safe from them. They just pushed into the house and never said nothing. I I was holding you at 6 months old. They grabbed me and shoved me up against the wall so cold. I would give my life every breath if I had to. There's nothing to a gangster, had to show him what his hands do. 20 pigs later, there was nothing that I could do. Sentence to the state, 2 years, I would lose you. Mom's left, had to get you back to the city. They tried to have me killed while in jail in their city. I hope you understand what I went through in the innie. Beaten in the prison, and to me, that wasn't winning. I'm here now. I watched you grow up for some years now. I wanted to tell you, son, I'm real proud. Look at you all grown, it's real now. The time has come, boy, let's peel out. Yeah, start thriving, and people come alive when they struggle to survive. Turn things around, I advise. They go and pop out like surprise. Yeah.
Held you in my arms, try to protect you from harm, but then the world went dark. Now don't let that break your heart. No matter where you go, your biggest fans are at home. We're here to see you bloom and thrive, living your bravest big life. Being true, being you. I held you in my arms, trying to protect you from harm, but then the world went dark. Now don't let that break your heart. No matter where you go, your biggest fans are at home. We're here to see you bloom and thrive, living your bravest big life. Being true, being you. I held you in my arms, trying to protect you from harm, but then the world went dark. Now don't let that break your heart. No matter where you go, your biggest fans are at home. We're here to see you bloom and thrive, living your bravest big life. Being true, being you.
Fresh Juice, Rainier Avenue Radio.
I like that joint, man.
Yeah.
Classy, real classy.
Yeah, man. That's by ThaArtist Kali right there. A bittersweet is what it's called. Yeah, he's going to be here in the studio with us tonight on Fresh Juice, Rainier Avenue Radio, along with JJ Hudson, both of them making their first appearances on the show, along with a little pop-in later on from Oblé Reed, who actually just dropped his album, and he'll give us a little update. He's actually in New York right now, man, so it'll be like, even though it'll be 9:50 for us, it'll be like 12:50 for him. So
there you go.
Yeah. He said he has a show the next day too, so we tried to move it up as much as we could.
Yeah.
You know what it is, man. Yeah. Fresh Juice is always hosted by the Juice Pack, including myself, D Money,
Pint Size Patron,
OG Mambo, and IDYourself. We are live on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Instagram. All those platforms live for you, the Rainier Avenue Radio platforms, and then for Fresh Juice, the YouTube platform and the Instagram platform. Of course, you can keep in and chime in on the comments all show long. We already got people showing love already. We got John, Show Car Builder, Larissa Krutik, Nicholas Chavez, also and I think Miles Salvador in there as well, as always, showing love. So, yeah, we appreciate y'all. We'll be flashing your comments throughout the program as well. We also have a game in just a little bit that we want you to get involved with. So tell your friends. We're about to have some fun for the next 2 hours talking to JJ Hudson and ThaArtist Kali and all the other beautiful stuff in between. As always, we are on our Facebook group there. You can follow us there, facebook.com/groups/Fresh Juice Media. We're on IG and X at Fresh Juice Media. And, of course, we have the YouTube channel. You can go and subscribe there. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and ring the bell. You ring the bell, you get all Fresh Juice content first. YouTube.com/@Fresh Juice Media for all Fresh Juice content right there. We do live shows for you almost every week. You can watch it whenever you want. And we do YouTube shorts on the daily. of previous episode favorite parts, so you can catch up and with minimal time. So there you go. Right now, I believe we're posting the clips from last week with D Sane and
Crazy show.
Man, that was you're gonna love those clips, man. As always, we're also available later on podcast form. You can check it out on all podcast platforms: Spotify, Apple, iHeart, and Amazon Music, and all the other favorite ones. Fresh Juice is available the next day on all podcast platforms. So if you're listening in on a later date and it's not live, we appreciate you. If you're live and you're listening, we appreciate you as well, man. So it's all about the love, and we appreciate you coming in and tuning in. Alicia Michelle saying, yo, former guest of the show.
What's up, Alicia?
Yeah. And we appreciate you for following, John. Yes, sir.
Good look.
Yeah. All right. So we mentioned Alicia Michelle. Before we get to our guest, we'd like to take a look at 1 year ago on the show. And we had Alicia on the program, man. So what a coincidence that she's listening right now, right?
Complete coincidence.
All right, man. Well, we had her on the show, and she is just famous for her parties, man. So she talked about a couple of her parties on the show. And here is what she had to say.
Everyone was asking me, what are you going to do for your birthday? And 2 weeks before, I was like, let's have a Playboy party. The Playboy party became phenomenal. I throw a lot of different parties. Some people don't approve of the parties that I like to throw. So I had a party. It was called the Police Party.
Let's go.
So when everyone heard that, all the guys were like, "There, how do I get in? How much is it? I'll pay whatever."
What does he cover?
Right, but it was
whatever is crazy.
It was an all-female party to promote positivity and unity amongst women. We just had a good time, just bonding with one another and just learning, talking business, and just talking about being like, just not afraid to meet new people. I had a girl drive all the way from Portland. As PTSD amongst women is real. Yeah. Forget getting shot. Have you ever tried to be friends with girls? Yeah. So it's PTSD for friendships is a real thing. So it got a lot of, I'm all about grabbing someone's attention. The Playboy party is another example of that.
Shouts out to Alicia Michelle, man. Woo! Crazy parties, man. One of them we had to blur the name of, but yeah. Man, yes, sir. All right. Well, we got to get into the program. We got a couple of guests coming at you. Right now, as we mentioned, JJ and the artist Kali, and we're going to go ahead with introductions. Do you want to do it off cam, Patron?
Yeah, we could do it off cam.
Okay. All right, man. Do your thing.
Special show tonight lined up, man. We'll go ladies first.
Okay.
Born and raised here in Seattle, Washington. You might have seen them shooting videos in Brazil. Might have seen them on Pump It Up magazine, making their rounds with the late DJ Nasty Nes. We have JJ Hudson.
Woo! Thank you, Patron.
Welcome to the show. Appreciate you.
Okay.
And to double the dosage, coming from Cleveland.
Yeah.
Also repping San Diego.
Okay.
Sometimes known as the Thug Barber. We have Kali. Did I pronounce that right?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
The artist Kali.
Yes.
What's up, Patron? Nice. Thank you guys for having us in the studio.
Appreciate y'all, man.
We're honored.
D-Money, what's up?
Yeah, we might have to get into that Thug the Barber later.
I know. I'm his friend. I didn't even know about it.
Oh yeah, that's actually a pretty big movie right there. Actually, so,
we'll get into that later for sure, man. But one thing I neglected to do right off the jump, man, I did want to say that this show is actually dedicated to the late Nasty Nes.
Yes,
because
rest in peace.
Yes, we Crazy Pinoy.
Let's go. I like the t-shirt.
Yeah.
Tito.
And both
that's my Pinoy.
Both JJ and the artist Kali are former protégés of Nes.
Oh.
So that's one way to
You definitely had an eye for
bring in its people, man, for sure.
Thank you.
And
Definitely.
Nes was a big part of Rainier Avenue. He had hosted a show called K Fox Night Beat for years, one of our most consistent until his health caught up with him. But yeah, it's been a tough year. He's not the only Rainier Ave host that passed earlier. About a couple months ago, we lost Cindy Bright, so I wanted to give her tribute as well. She hosted Heartbeat, so
Rest in peace.
Mhm.
Also, rest in peace to Ananda Lewis, the MTV host, passed away.
And condolences to their family as well, for sure.
Yeah. All right. I think we're ready to go into our favorite game, man. So let's go ahead and do this. Let's go ahead and do this, man. We like to call it Take Yo Pick. Yeah. Really easy to play. Take your pick. We give you 2 different options. You just choose one of them. All right.
Oh, it sounds easy enough.
Very easy to play. We want you to play along in the comments, though. Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, Instagram, all those platforms. Put your answers to the question in there, and we'll flash them up, and we'll also choose our favorite one and celebrate it on the following episode. So without no further ado, let's take a look at last week's winner was DJ Jersey.
Oh, shit. Okay.
He said, DC, it's the only world you can make a man in a rubber suit a superhero. The question was live in a DC or Marvel world. So there you go. He chose DC because that is the only world you can make a man in a rubber suit a superhero.
Okay. I like his imagination.
Oh, that's funny.
All right, what comment will we choose tonight? Let you just put them in, and we'll choose one of those and celebrate it on the following episodes. So now, without further ado, let's get into some fresh ones with JJ and Artist Kali. And of course, we're gonna play along as the juice bag, and you in the comments. Here's our first one. Take your pick. Only eat fruits or vegetables. Only. Okay.
Fruits by far,
Definitely
man.
fruits.
I mess with like 3 or 4 vegetables tops.
Yeah.
I mess with all the fruits almost.
I say fruit as well. I think fruits are really healthy for you. You can live off of it.
Yeah, I'm going with fruits as well. You know, I'm black. I gotta have that water. I don't care. Stereotyping down there, but I'm gonna say it. Here we are.
Keeps your baby face.
Yeah, that's how you keep the young. You know, you gotta have it.
The Dave Chappelle show.
But I like all the fruits too, so I'm pretty much. I'm not picky when it comes to fruits. So.
I was gonna say that when in the Dave Chappelle stand there, he's like, "Who doesn't like watermelon?"
Right?
Right. Yeah,
for real. Though.
I just for real.
You know, the best way to pick a watermelon from a store is
how
you pick it up and you look at the size of the moon, like the shade of it.
Okay.
And the bigger it is, the more ripe it is.
Okay.
Did not know that.
Yeah.
Good to know.
Next time you're gonna think of me when you buy watermelon.
For sure.
You're welcome.
For sure. Do you throw it in the freezer? Or you just.
Ooh.
And who knew that? Because they always tell you, listen for the hollow sound. You be hitting all of them. They all sound hollow. What's going on?
No, it's because when the sun is on it. It's
right.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's crazy because it's the sun and the moon.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the sweetest one, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, man. I know the whole room's going fruits, man, but
we got him.
Okay.
Bring I'm actually going to go with the veggies, man. Overall, fruits do taste better than veggies, but the minerals and all the essential ingredients that you need for a living life, I think you can do with veggies.
All right.
That's true.
Okay.
I've definitely went a long time without veggies. I can tell you from experience.
I mean, you look
we were kids, we didn't need all those vegetables.
Well, no, you brought veggies to the table.
Yeah, the body needs sugar. There you go. Thanks, George.
Sean says, I can't live without my fruit. I love my wild blackberries. And Larissa says, we're definitely going shopping for watermelon. Yeah. Nicholas says, fruits free at work. Okay. Okay. The fruits are free at work.
We get free fruit.
Right. And nobody dropping the cucumbers and the tomatoes at work.
That's funny. That's right.
Actually, I thought tomato was actually considered a fruit.
That is a fruit. It is.
I don't know about the cucumber part, but
yeah.
I know that's
Sorry, D-Money. I think he got you on that one.
I've been got.
Those are a little sweet, the little ones too.
For sure.
We don't need no vitamins.
Oh no, that's terrible. That's terrible.
It's called it is called fresh juice though. So.
Right. I feel it, man. Yeah. So yeah. I mean, you can make veggie.
I was just gonna say veggie juice is like.
Yeah, that's true.
It's really messy though.
I can do that.
Just like this show.
Sometimes.
What's cool about this show? It's real and it's authentic.
Yeah.
That's what.
But also it's homegrown.
Yeah.
It is homegrown.
Like veggies and fruit.
That's right.
What you got next one, D?
Oh man, good show. Let's get on to the next one. Here we go. All right, take your pick. Have the memory of a goldfish or the neck of a giraffe.
So wait, am I gonna look like a goldfish or a giraffe?
So the memory of a goldfish or the neck of a giraffe.
Well, wouldn't we want the neck because it's a lot more memory?
Yeah, you'd be taller for
Well,
sure.
I'm already tall. They call me long neck. You know.
They call you long neck.
Yeah. Wow.
Hey, just move on, dog. What you going with, man?
Don't downsize yourself, bud.
I gotta go with the long neck.
Thank you.
I'm gonna go with the goldfish, man. I think the short term memory will just make for like a carefree living.
Oh no.
You know, and just continue to move on. You dwell on too much as we speak.
That was super deep. Deep for a goldfish.
A little too deep for a goldfish.
Nicholas says, the older I get, I forget more. Facts. But yeah, man, that's a tough one. But I'll go with the giraffe neck, man, because I do want to remember all the moments in my life. You know, goldfish, very bad memory. So yeah.
That's what I was thinking too. That's exactly why I picked the giraffe. I'm like, I ain't gonna be floating.
But man, think about it though. It's gonna be so hard to even get into a bin. Like, what are you gonna do?
Right. Can you imagine turtleneck sweaters?
Not turtlenecks.
Oh wow. No, if you've ever watched a giraffe fighting video,
They wild out.
It's all neck.
All neck.
Oh, it's not. It's
All
not.
neck.
No.
They just swing at it.
I've watched National Geographic for a while.
Oh man, not the giraffe neck, yo.
That's
Oh, yeah,
great.
they're very
And
strong.
think about how strong that neck
They're very
is.
strong.
Yeah.
Now,
It's like a muscle, swinging a whole muscle at it.
sorry, I had the goldfish memory for a second. Now I recall. They stay
just
straight
swing.
swinging.
John says I go with the goldfish memory. It's faded anyway.
Let's go.
Oh, okay.
Just keep swimming.
Larissa said the goldfish memory is not so great.
Yeah, you're right.
Just keep swimming.
All right, let's go on to the next one. Take your pick. Take care of animals in a shelter or children in an orphanage.
This one's easy for me.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and go first.
I really will love to do the children and orphans just because, and I know Kali's going to follow up with this in the answers, just because of where we came from and where we are today and how, you know, a lot of children just don't have a lot of older elders to show them the way.
Good role models. And
Wow.
I would definitely take the orphanage too, just because that's where my heart's at for sure.
That's beautiful.
I'm gonna go with the orphanage as well, man. I typically don't do animals.
Oh.
Wait, what's wrong with animals?
I just don't like taking care of and like cleaning up after them. You know what I mean? I went to my homie's crib and watched them shovel up the dog stuff. And
he was like, "That's too much." I can change the diaper.
You can change their diaper.
But
I can't poop or scoop, but poop.
I've definitely changed a few diapers.
No
I don't
problem.
think I've ever pooped or scooped.
Up over to poopity scoop.
Poopity scoop.
And you wonder why people don't do it. They just leave it. See?
Lie, it is a little weird when you do put that bag on your hand and you go out and
man.
pick it up.
Exactly. That's why I just wait.
That is so gross.
And that's the respectable thing to do. Like,
Run its course.
let nature run its course.
I'm gonna be different than everybody again, man. I'm going with the shelter, man. I'm going with the shelter. I'm gonna look after the pets, man.
Have you changed the diaper?
No.
Never. Okay.
Animals need love too.
Yeah.
So we all do.
Yeah, I mean, they're both great causes, of course.
That's true. And they're like kids too.
Yeah.
For real. You know?
Yeah.
So
yeah, for sure. All right. I think we got time for one more. Let's go ahead and do that. I would help the children and show them what real family would be like.
That's real.
And responsible parents. Oh, wow.
Love that.
Yeah. Oh, there you go. That's for you, John.
Right on time.
And Nicholas says swoop and scoop.
She got it in one motion.
A little too quick there. Quick drop. All right, yes, we do have time for one more, so let's go ahead and the last ticket pick of the evening is incredibly strong legs but weak arms, or incredibly strong arms but weak legs.
Oh crap.
I guess I'm gonna go with the strong legs.
Strong legs.
You know, you gotta do a lot more footwork anyway in life.
Is true.
But I do remember seeing this dude in a wheelchair on Seattle, and I seen him in a wheelchair hopping curves. Like he would just ram it into the curve to get a little jump, and then lean forward and keep rolling. Man, and his arms was just.
I bet they got bang.
Wow.
I mean, I gotta go with the arms. I don't know. I don't want to be Tyrannosaurus Rex running on little arms. I'm a
You gotta get the Johnny Bravo.
Johnny Bravo. I gotta get my Johnny Bravo on.
Big up top.
Yeah.
Strong arms and a huge giraffe neck.
That's so funny.
Oh my.
I was gonna go Patron with the legs, but then I was like, I want to be able to drive and lift things up, and I'm a lady. I think I could do fine with thin, weak legs.
He won't be able to run. That's all.
I'll be carried.
I can't run. That's it.
I'm gonna be a calf model.
Oh my gosh. That's funny.
I heard they make as much as hand models. I think they're good.
Calf model. Oh. I think I heard it all.
We got goldfish mine with calf model with strong arms.
Strong arms.
Oh my goodness.
Oh. Famous from the knees down.
Famous for all right.
Oh my God.
What you got, D?
Oh, that is definitely a toughie, man. But I think I'm with you, Patron, man. I think we get around and walk around a lot more than we lift things. So yeah.
And if you're that goldfish, you can swim faster.
I will tell you this: when my son just turned 4 on Sunday. When his legs get tired, it is the worst.
Yeah,
that's true.
And he's a heavy forward.
Good point.
He's a heavy forward.
Oh,
you don't have the legs to carry him. Oh no.
Oh my God.
Marissa says strong legs. John says I would go with the strong arms because I can still work on cars and drive them.
Yep.
Okay.
Yes, John. He's an impressive car builder.
Okay.
Oh, by the way.
As it says in his name. Yes.
Yeah.
The day I bought this hat was at the Dodger Stadium, and he fell asleep, and we couldn't find our car, and we walked halfway around.
So you needed them legs.
And I carried him halfway, like the whole diameter of the.
That's crazy.
Of the stadium, man.
Woo, that's a workout.
It was like I found the car like 11:30.
Oh no! What an experience! Oh, thank you, everybody.
God, that's all bad.
That was fun. That was cool. I love that.
Thank you, everybody, for playing Take Your Pick for the evening. We'll choose one of these comments and we'll celebrate it on the following episode. So, yes, but keep commenting throughout the show. Feel free to ask questions for either of our guests. We'll get that involved as well. But right now, we got to pay some bills. But before we do that, we're going to get to a new track coming at you from LA. Her name is Mandy Rose.
Let's go.
And she has this track called White Girls Can't Rap.
Yes,
Okay,
honey.
sure.
I like her cover.
So White Girls Can't Rap. There you go, by Mandy Rose right now on Fresh Juice right now. Stick with us, y'all. We got questions. We're going to get to know the artist Kali, and we're going to get to know JJ Hudson. Kali is going to perform later on in the show as well. Yeah. So all that's coming at you. And Old Reed will be making an appearance as well. So keep locked. It's Fresh Juice on Rainier Avenue.
Looking up my life, crashing out for my enjoyment. You know what it is, take it to a different toilet. Used to want to save the world, but I think I'll destroy it. I think I'll destroy it in 3, 2, 1. Let's get my gun, you better run before I go do. I am not done, I just begun it. You cannot do what I do. Coming for everyone under the sun. That is you and you. Bada bing, bada boom. When I pull up, better move. I am not fucking with you. You like the gum that is stuck on my shoes. Get on my face and go get a clue. Yeah. This is a public service announcement. We are now preparing to go into an evacuation mode. Prepare your belongings and begin to exit the premise immediately. You are not safe here. Goodbye. Yeah. I'm sick of the blasphemy, asking me how did I do it. Grew from the tragedy, God had to battle me through it. The enemy preyed on me, hate is a fatal influence. But today is the day that I take what they say and I'll prove them wrong. All along they've been hoping I'm a quitter. Hope I'll consider going back to being a stripper. And hook on my liver with the perk 30s and liquor. But I'm no beginner, I'm God's favorite sinner. Yeah, he made me this way to put my name up on the map. Now look me in my face and tell me white girls can't rap, little kid. You said that white girls can't rap, huh? Huh? Since the day I was born, I was always a star. I was always a menace, even broken and scarred. I always lived in the light, I always gave it my all. Now you can watch as I rise and all my enemies fall. It's about time that I said it, it's about time that I made it. It's about time that they recognize that I am one of the greatest. It's about time to get out the matrix. Yeah, it's about time to show the world that me God created. Underrated, underbated, undefeated, underpaid. Understand they love to hate. They don't wanna see me famous. They just wanna see me anxiously awaiting my own grave. They coughing up and misbehaving, but it's way too late. Cause look at me now, I'm making my family proud. I might go on tour, I might buy my mama a house. I might rule the world, I might wear the crown. I might build it up, then tear it all down. I used to wanna save the world, but I think I'll destroy it. Used to wanna save the world, but I think I'll destroy it. Used to wanna save the world, but I think I'll destroy it. I think I'll destroy it in 3, 2.
Yo, what's up? It's your girl, Mandy Rose, and you already know I'm here to shake the game up. You're locked into Rainier Avenue Radio, and this is Fresh Juice with the squad, D-Money, Pint Size Patron, OG Mambo, and my guy, IDYourself. Get ready, because here comes my latest track, White Girls Can't Rap, but I'm about to prove otherwise. Let's go!
A teacher who hurt their back and got prescribed opioids. A daughter trying to cope with a loss in the family. A friend silently struggling, thinking they'll be a burden if they ask for help. People with addiction come from all walks of life, and the truth is they stand a better chance at recovery with our support. Reaching out and sharing local resources can make all the difference. Don't count them out. More people recover with support. Find more ways to help at supportaddictionrecovery.com. That's supportaddictionrecovery.com.
Mga kaibigan, ito po si Kuya Bert Kawili.
And this is Miles Salvador from Australia.
And I'm Norb Kawili, also known as Norbcam. Kung gusto niyo po ang latest news and events from the Philippines at yung local Filipino community, Radio po.
We play Filipino music and interview guests from all around the world.
And I'll keep you updated on the latest Seahawks and sports news. Kaya always tune in. Radio every Tuesday, 1 to 2:30 p.m. Pacific Time on Rainier Avenue Radio.world.
And in YouTube and Facebook. Salamat po.
There are everyday actions to help prevent the spread of respiratory diseases. Wash your hands. Avoid close contact with people who are sick. Avoid touching your eyes, nose, and mouth. Stay home when you are sick. Cover your cough or sneeze. Clean and disinfect frequently touched objects. For more information, visit kingcounty.gov.
This is Big Poppy, host of Jazz from the Cabinets. Join me each week for a listening tour of the first century of jazz, an eclectic mix of Dixieland, big band, cool jazz, bebop, contemporary jazz, world jazz, all jazz in all forms. That's Jazz from the Cabinets with Big Poppy on Rainier Avenue Radio, streaming worldwide on rainieravenueradio.world.
Hey Seattle, here are some storage tips to love food, stop waste. Onions make potatoes sprout faster. Keep onions away from potatoes. Ripe bananas give off a gas that makes the fruit around them ripen faster. Store bananas away from other fruits. 40% of food in the U.S. goes uneaten. Save money, save food, save the planet. Visit Seattle Public Utilities for more tips.
What's up? It's your girl, Alicia Michelle, the hostess with the mostest. You're tuned into Fresh Juice on Rainier Avenue Radio with the Juice Pack, D-Money, Pint Size Patron, OG Mambo, and ID Yourself.
Raised in the subs to the gangsters on the street. Seen things with my eyes that I can't even speak. God take what these demons are trying to do to me. Learn to stand on my feet so I never seen defeat. Devil had a hold of my soul, no release. Going through a spiritual warfare, cemented to my bed, fighting demons in my head, in my head.
In my head, yeah, I've been fighting in my head, in my head. Damn, I had a battle with the streets, and I carried me a cannon for a battle with the beast. From the ghetto in the projects to the top of my peaks, trying to get the demons off of my shoulders so I can sleep a better peep. If I wanted life, I had to fight for it. You know it's been a long road, I still ride for it. I'm Michael Jordan living and put it off the backboard. This is spiritual, yeah, real spiritual, truly yours.
You gotta feel it.
Blessings on blessings fell in my hands. Blessings on blessings fell in my hands. Blessings on blessings fell in my hands. Blessings on blessings fell in my hands.
Blessings on blessings, we gon' show you who we are. We came out the streets, we were born to be a star. Blessings on blessings, we gon' show you who we are. We came out the streets, we were born to be a star. Spiritual warfare. Spiritual warfare. Spiritual warfare.
Let me take you back now. Losing my innocence when I was trapped out. Didn't want to feel the pain, so I blacked out. No one there to save me. The devil had a hold of me. Forever in my life, I got angels watching over me. If I got angels watching over me. If I got angels watching over me.
Survival is a must, you better trust I'm trying to make it. Death comes quickly, but I'll never let it take me. I've been an animal for mine, steady on the grind. We've been 10 toes deep, I've been steady on the climb. We get it out the mud, still living, and that's a blessing. You can take it how you want it. If you learn it, then it's a lesson. Look, I've been through hell and still breathing. Better my demons, I'm still here, I got a reason.
Blessings on blessings fell in my hands. Blessings on blessings fell in my hands. Blessings on blessings fell in my hands. Blessings on blessings fell in my hands.
Blessings on blessings, we gon' show you who we are. We came out the streets, we were born to be a star. Blessings on blessings, we gon' show you who we are. We came out the streets, we were born to be a star. Spiritual warfare. Spiritual warfare. Spiritual warfare. Spiritual warfare. Spiritual warfare. Spiritual warfare. Yeah.
We're Fresh Juice, Rainier Avenue Radio.
That's a beautiful song. I'm not gonna hold you, man.
Really? Thank you.
And it's like every 2 bars on there could be the hook. Like it was just everything was just it just felt so official.
Oh man, it's an unbelievable story. Actually, that song actually developed on a night that I'm gonna let her actually tell her own story. I was there.
It was
And-
wild. Yeah, so he's, you know, I had a crew that used to teach me how to write music. So this was my first like song where I was writing about my life, and he was teaching me how to do it, formatting the song. We went and drove and got some Chinese or Thai food, excuse me, and we come back to the house, we eat it. We worked all the way till probably like 1 a.m. He passes out. I fall asleep on the bed, and then I wake up on the floor just crying, screaming to Kali, saying, I don't feel right. And TMI, I was in the bathroom from both ends. Like, he was about
Hey, that Thai food would put you through it.
but that's not what happened.
Okay.
I thought it was the Thai food, but it was serious business happening. He went and yelled for my mom before he left. My mom comes running down, and she rushes me to the hospital. I literally had emergency surgery in 2 hours. I almost lost my life.
Wow. I couldn't leave knowing she was sick, because the first thing I actually asked her if she wanted me to take her to the hospital. She's like, no, they gonna be all right. But when I left, I told her mom she was down there sick. You told me you was puking out of both ends. I was like, oh God, wait a minute. Yeah, I was like, something ain't right.
It was bad. It was scary.
And she just thought she ate some bad food. So
wow.
And, yeah.
Man, I'm glad you got
So,
that
yeah.
squared away.
So blessings.
I don't even know how I lived myself
Salute.
if that had happened. And you know what I mean? And you know, so it's just it's a blessing for sure. So the song actually was going in a different, not that the words were all the same, but everything came together because it was a blessing that she still was, you know, she made it out of that, and knowing she could have died that night, or early that morning, you know, just being alive. So it's like we went through a couple of different titles for the song, and then blessings on blessings, because you know that her life was, you know, just was in the air, you know what I mean?
But the song
God
isn't
kept
about
her
that night. The
Right.
song is about like where I came from, where I was 7 years ago.
Right. So the blessings on blessings is that saved her life, and we just made it to where we are now. We didn't die before, and she didn't die then. So it's
It felt like you guys really stood toe to toe on that
Yeah,
track too. Like
yeah.
you were definitely matching energies,
For
very
sure.
much on topic. You said you were you
I
had
have my
a
own
crew.
story too. So yeah.
I was saying you had a crew teaching you how to rap.
Yeah, so originally 7 years ago when I got off the streets, I was blessed to have the High Children and DJ Nasty Nes take me under their wings. And, you know, when I first started, I was a model after, you know, rehabilitation of, you know, getting back into life and stuff. But they gave me a chance to model, and they would tell me to come to the studio. You just sit there, you learn. You're, you know, super blessed to have this type of opportunity. You're going to be at KG Studio. And I just sat there for, you know, almost a whole year, didn't even get on any other tracks, just was studying. And then they started putting me on the music, and then it just flourished, and I earned their respect and just got it into the music, and I just loved it, fell in love.
Man.
Yeah.
Who produced that track?
This one, we did, and KG
together.
Yeah,
he mixed it.
Yep.
Yeah,
We
Kevin
did it
Gardner.
next- Yep.
Do you guys have songs? Have you guys done songs together before this, or is this the first?
No, I actually met her through Nasty Nes, because I was signed before, right? So I met him as far as for radio play. I got connected to Nasty Nes because, you know, he's been doing it forever, right? So, and then I just saw her on his page, and then like I saw the hip hop stuff, and I was like, oh, I'm digging that, you know what I'm saying? I like that, you know, the little flavor of rap, right? So I'm trying to always connect with local artists and stuff like that. So I just reached out, and then we got added, and then we met on the movie sets. What happened?
Hey,
yeah. So we didn't know each other prior. I just added her, but then we ended up meeting on the set, and then just it's magical from there.
Well, you guys sound great together. So
Thank
that's the first song. I can only imagine what you know.
Oh yeah, we working, we cooking up
Appreciate
stuff.
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nasty Nes was my manager, and I was doing songs with him and the High Children. And then I was like, hey, I got to start making more music. And then we connected and created that song. And then Nes started pushing that track on his K-Fox Night Beat.
Right, for sure, for sure. Says she's a star. She's gonna go really for just watch.
Thank you.
Yeah, for sure. Why don't we take this opportunity to share your favorite Nasty Nes moment, man?
Oh my gosh, there's so many.
Favorite Nasty Nes moments.
Okay, well, obviously everyone knows him, Godfather of hip hop, but his laugh. I mean, he has such a yes. You did it so good. So, definitely his laugh.
Yeah. That's funny.
And then this is TMI again, because this is how we roll. But every time I would pick him up from the airport or in Seattle and we drive him around, he always goes get his taco time and get his crunch wrap burrito, beef burrito.
Wasn't expecting that.
And then he has to go there every time. And whenever we get in the car, he starts to giggle and he goes, JJ. I'm like, yes, Nes. Do you smell that? Is it fruity? I'm like, what? I'm like, what? Did you fart, Nes? And he's like, yes, and doing crap. Every time. He didn't care. It's just how he rolls. And he's just a big kid, just always smiling.
Yeah.
Loved the community, loved pushing music for everyone. And I think, you know, I know I'm going a little off track here, but like I didn't realize how big of a person he was and how important he was until after I lost him, which is kind of devastating. But that's just shows you I looked at him as a real person, as my father, my mentor, my manager, my best friend. Like I talk to him every day. So
yeah, good show.
Amazing person.
What about you, Kali? Any good memories?
I mean, I didn't actually know him like that. Outside of, like I said, just contacting, we talked about actually prior to this, like I said, I met her from his page. So we just was working on a song. I actually just sent them a couple songs and just trying to figure out what was a nice sound and, you know, like just getting some advice. I mean, I already knew who he was. He's just a legend, right? From
of course
working with great people like Rakim and Run MC, Eazy-E on the radio and all that. So
you were signed to those labels?
No, I actually was signed to Pimp on ENT, RMM, in affiliation with Snoop Dogg's The Return of Doggy Style.
Okay.
Out of Pomona, California. I signed to the PCM movement in 2017. And then like I said, it's just someone that directed me to him, and it's like, oh, because you're in Seattle, he's in Seattle. This makes sense, right? So
yeah.
But actually, I met him at a charity event, and and it was just really warm, and we just ate and we just hung out, and
that's when we performed for him.
It was just so, like she said, I actually just, I didn't even see he didn't carry him. He was very humble, so he didn't carry himself like a big celebrity with an ego or anything. He's a very humble dude. So and actually just the stuff that was the whole vibe that's passing through to her, to me, like just things about professionalism and all that is just definitely going to stick with me. And
100%.
Yeah, and I appreciate it.
What brought you up to Seattle?
Money. No, seriously. Actually, I was doing some I was working I do maintenance, right? So I was working machine maintenance back then when I first came to Seattle, and I saw they make great money out here. I didn't want to go back to Cali because just more not that I've been avoiding gang stuff, because I ain't never afraid of none of that stuff, but
of course
I just didn't want to go back. You go back to the hood, they show your homies gonna show up at the door. Hey,
yeah, right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah. So I was like, you know what?
For some, it would benefit to just stay out.
Yeah, I wanna make a whole different life for myself. They're gonna see what I'm doing and respect it, So
I can respect that.
Yeah,
Love that.
Love that. Show, man. Yeah.
How's it adjusting to Seattle life?
I'm used to that sun because so I'm from Cleveland. I grew up in Cali since I was 11. But I love it here because it's definitely don't have all that snow from Cleveland. It's not as tropical as Cali, but I like the rain though. I don't mind it. You know what I mean? It's just those dim, cloudy, gray days. I think I'd be like, there's my sun.
Yeah.
See, I was born in Germany, so
no way.
It feels like a faint memory whenever it's like dark and cloudy.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Germany, that's cool.
Wurzburg.
So how you that?
I'm a military brat, so my dad retired here in Fort Lewis.
Well, thank you for his service.
Okay. Right on.
Yeah, appreciate y'all.
Yeah, thank you for your service for sure.
Well, why don't we mentioned some of the film rooms, Thug Barber.
You both act.
What is Thug Barber?
Yeah, tell us more.
Oh my gosh. You know what? Because you can kind of see I trim my stuff up, right? So he kind of painted the role after me. He wrote me into the script.
Okay.
So I appeared in the movie the first Alliance, and then I just got hungry to act, and I saw they was filming. I actually just started reaching out to people, you know what I mean? Because I was hungry to want to get involved, and somebody was like, you know what? I'm gonna give you this information. If he want to work with you, then he'll do it. You know what I'm saying? You're a hungry young man, and I got you. And he gave me his info. I texted him, and then he called me. He called me from the plane. He was on a plane flying to Cali, and he was like,
I didn't know you could do that.
Yeah, no. He called me. Something in there. I don't know. He called me.
Wi-Fi. I don't know.
I don't know. He was like, I'm on the flight. He was like, he's like, I'm on my flight, or maybe he was at the airport. I'm not sure. He's like, I'm on a flight to LA, and like, he's like, you know, I'm gonna write you into the script, you know, and I'll send you something. So, you know, I'm gonna put you on there.
Man, that must mean something when they write the role for you.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah. Well, no. He's just. I'm gonna tell you how the script came. It only came with, "You're gonna get your throat cut," and I was like, "What script is this? I don't know words. I was gonna die." Oh no. So when I got on set though, because this is like Tim Carpenter, right? So this movie, I'm not sure because he like did stuff for the baby. He didn't worked on the Call of Duty trailer and stuff. So I know the movie now. It's been like 5 years since we filmed this, so it's about to release soon. And I just remember going on set and we just did it right on set. Literally all the words is on set. So wow, it was just flowing. And but he wanted me to shave because he's like, I like how you know what I'm saying? So he's like, he handed me the razor. He's like, you don't mind doing it on set, dude? I was like, no, that's what I do. I treat it better. And he's like, I got that too. I'm like, oh shit. That's good. I was like, so I just sat in the corner. I was like shaving, and then the action and like so stuff was going on. I still didn't have any words, and then finally it got to my part, and he was like, so then there's all these guys. That's why we met Raymond. He was on set of that movie as well.
Amazing producer.
And yes,
and actor.
Yes, and
then you got your throat cut.
Yeah. No, we went back and forth, and he was just like, because it was just all natural, right? So he's like, oh, this guy's talking like he's my dad. Like, oh, you gonna sit over there shaving? You think you're gonna be a barber? And I'm like, so I'm like, what the fuck you talking? Like he's supposed to be my guy. Like he said we were all guys in this room, so he's telling me to be natural, right? So I'm like, well, he's supposed to be my guy. Hold up, wait a minute. What the fuck? Don't be coming at me like that. Saying I'm gonna do this. And next thing I know, my throat's cut. I'm dead. You ain't gonna do this. You're dead.
That's wild. So
Good story.
the scene is like he's cutting your hair, he's shaving you, and that's when he cuts your throat.
We're conversating. I'm like, I'm gonna be somebody. I'm going in the world. I'm gonna be a barber.
Oh my gosh.
They shaved my neck.
Dang.
Wow.
Cutthroat business, man.
Dead.
But so the only thing I had at home was practicing just how to get my throat cut and how it would feel.
Whoa. Right, I was gonna say, that was my question. It was like, how many times did you have to run that scene?
Right.
It was because it was blood, right? So
yeah.
We only did it twice, but the part with the throat cut only happened once. But the part with me falling and crawling happened twice. Yeah,
They said
measured twice, cut once.
Wow.
They just wanted to get me falling again because I felt pretty good. I mean, I practiced everything at home. I didn't know if I was gonna be standing up or sitting. It didn't have any of that. So I was just like, if I was standing there, I got my throat cut from the back. How would I? Okay, I'm like. I'm just imagining how it would be. I can't breathe. I'm trying to blood in my hands. I never acted really before this.
So. Oh wow, first role.
Right, that was my first real role with words and everything. So
he's a natural though.
That's what David said, my acting coach. So he came up to me afterward and he was like, "Has anybody ever told you can act?" And I was like, "No." He was like, "Man, you're a natural." And I was like, wow. I was like, I just was going off how, but so now I'm back in acting class, and the thing is so I can play those things great, right? Mm-hmm. But now I'm learning how to be someone else.
Yep.
Word.
Tight.
So you know what I mean? You got to be. If you want to be Superman, you want to be some other character. I'm used to being myself, right? That's why I was. This is different.
Yeah.
For sure. I think we gotta get the show and tell real quick. We got a couple of events, and then we got a special guest coming in.
I'm excited.
Yeah. First one here, we got the Emerald City Posse Takeover on July 12th.
I'm really excited about that. We locked that down today. I'm very honored to be opening up for ECP and Kid Sensation.
Oh, nice.
ThaArtist Kali will be joining me. We got TNT, a couple other artists. And then that's going to be at the Roxy Theater in Bremerton. So you can't miss it. Follow us on social media to keep to add yourself to the event. Excuse me.
Beautiful. That's at the Roxy.
Yes.
And where is that at?
Bremerton.
Bremerton.
Yeah.
Bremerton. Okay.
Yeah, super excited.
All right. Next to that Quincy Jones Square.
It's a beautiful theater too.
Oh, beautiful.
Show up, we're gonna show out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Then we have a car show coming up here as well.
Yes.
In August.
Yes, super honored for that. I'm their featured model for Boulevard Dreams Car Show,
Okay.
formerly known as Local Motion Car Club. So
There you go.
I do love their new name, Boulevard Dreams. Cordell Drake will be performing. Beautiful cars. Come out to Spokane if you want to make that drive. It's
Awesome.
super worth it. And then I'll be modeling, looking good around the cars. Come say hi.
Let's go.
Let's go. All right. There it is. August 16th. Go ahead
Yes.
and do that. Where's that at?
It's going to be at the Harley Davidson's, Lone Wolf Harley Davidson's. Sorry, so many notes.
And that is at
Spokane.
Spokane.
Yeah.
Oh,
A little
okay.
drive.
That's
Little
not-
drive.
that's not the state. Okay.
You want to go on a little vacation? Come and say hi.
All right. Here at Rainier Avenue Radio, we're going to do a couple of Juneteenth events live. This Saturday will be the first one. We'll be broadcasting from the Rainier Beach Safeway for Safeway Celebrates Juneteenth. On the 14th, that is this Saturday from 1 to 4 p.m. Tune in live for all the interviews and festivities there. And then we're going to run it back next Wednesday for Atlantic Street Center's Juneteenth celebration on the 18th.
Nice.
That's at the Rainier Beach Community Center. We'll be live from 5 to 8 p.m. from there. Covering that event is the 24th annual Juneteenth celebration for Atlantic Street Center. So, yeah, a lot of history there. We'll be covering them again.
Right
and
on.
one reason why we're covering that night, we will not have Fresh Juice next week because there will be a time commitment issue. So there you go. Fresh Juice will be on in 2 weeks. But, yeah. All right. And tomorrow, one more thing for Rainier Ave. We already have a brand new show joining the station tomorrow at 3:30 p.m. It's called Standing Above the Crowd. It's an empowerment show for empowering yourself, hosted by former NBA player James Donaldson. So tune in for that tomorrow. Standing Above the Crowd, first time premiering on Rainier Avenue Radio, 3:30 p.m.
That's a good one.
All right. We have a special guest popping in for a second as he just dropped his album today, and which is actually called Line Leaders. We played his music on the show before. Let's go ahead and bring him in. He's actually in New York right now. It's a little late. He's got a show there tomorrow, so he may be a little tired. So let's go ahead and bring him in. Oblay Reed.
What up? What up? What up? What up? How we doing?
What's good, Oblay?
What's going on?
What's up?
Man, life's good. I can't complain. How everybody living?
Blessing.
We're doing good. We're doing good.
Yes, sir.
Good.
We're doing good, man.
Thank you for being on here late at night.
Yeah.
For real.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Line Leaders is the album.
Were you a line leader?
I'm a line leader. We got
Oh, you, okay,
30
you didn't
line
cut,
leaders on that.
you sure you didn't cut to get up there?
Do what you got to do, right?
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah, Line Leaders, man.
Yeah. Nah, this project has been it's been in the works for like a year now. I actually recorded the first track that we made off the project here in New York, like in March of last year, with Soul Child, which was the first one that I put out, the first single that I dropped. And yeah, my goal for the whole thing was really just to build something that we could look back on 5-10 years down the road. You know what I'm saying? That brought the community, brought the culture together. That was the next generation. Not only saying that we ready to carry the torch, but that we're here and that niggas are still rapping. Oh, I don't know if I can say that.
Yeah, don't do that.
We're still rapping. You know what I'm saying? So it's crazy that it literally came out last night. I'm on East Coast time. So at 9 o'clock, I was ready on West Coast time. I was like, yeah, we're going to have it out. And then I was like, dang, I got to wait till midnight. That's crazy. But I don't know how they do it out here. Midnight's too late. That's too late.
Yeah, it is. And I know you got a show tomorrow, so I know we're short on time, man. We definitely need to get you in for a full show because there's a lot of your history that's definitely worth talking about. I mean, not including the hometown hero and all that, man. But yeah, for sure. We got a video from the project that we're about to play. It's called Aim High.
Yeah. Now this is one of my favorite tracks off the project. Shout out FemDot for real. It's an honor to play with him.
Well, salute to you, man. Keep doing big things.
Yes, sir.
We definitely can't wait to hear more.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. I appreciate y'all having me.
Yeah.
No, yeah, he's right here in
Gotta
Seattle.
born and raised, man. Come on.
Tonight.
Wow. Okay. All right. All right.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, he had a song about a year ago called "The Hometown Hero." That's why I was describing that.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Dope.
Yeah.
Add it.
Yeah, there you go. Go look that up. It's a good song. It's a good song.
Yeah.
All right, Oblate, we appreciate you for checking in, man. Hope you have a good show tomorrow.
Rock the stage.
Yes, sir.
Kill that. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
All
Kill
love.
that.
Appreciate you.
And everybody go cop that Line Leaders album.
Yes.
There it is.
Let's go.
Just out today. Okay. All right. Let's go ahead and play the video. Oblate Reed, Aim High, featuring Femdot on Fresh Juice, Rainier Avenue Radio. When we come back, more with JJ Hudson, more with the artist Kali, a live performance artist Kali, and more coming at you. So keep it locked.
Shadow move semi, but it really ain't ours. Maintain for the frames, really ain't charged. Retail press cards, living ain't sure. Floor plans, again, still sleeping on floors. Contact number phone, ringing on tour. Rain cloud, tell them boys, bring it indoors. Outside, niggas still kicking indoors. How far, and singing, still really ain't sure. Like, what reason? He was on a bad late night, still freezing. It's too deep, still talking about features. I change, still talking about freedom. But who could buy the block and give me that variety? We got the universe that had to hold the word on fish. It's a grand slam, niggas still swinging for the fences. An empire, niggas still running for the hills. Like, maybe to see it, to believe it on sight. Look like a hit. Let's aim high. You could check your whip, your missus says it's our time. And he knows just how it goes, I can't lie. Shut up. Real niggas in the room trying to cut up. Like, what up? Real niggas in the room where we come up. I'm probably going, probably back up on the road. Shoot the pen like Audi home. All my bread in the bar. So this beat sound like an Audemars. Like Smith and the bodyguard. Like Marty Marr, Mike Gina, look more like Pam. You ain't put no work in. So you Tommy dog, bro, move work for so damn long. You would think that he had a job, talking benefits and all. He got the flaws, he can get you stencil, no pencil. It's more like chalk in your mind, right until the wheels fall off. So we built more like cars, how ironic. McQueen's on the feet, but can't walk in these sneaks. Used to sneak just to link with bras, lived on Broadway, right up off the boulevard. Back on Brody was shipping shit, trying to get it off. Even then, I was ripping shit, especially with the bars. Had dreams of doing tours, now I'm a number 4. Shit, I need like 4 times like 40 more. Can't even see a floor ceiling that I'm seeing for me and mine beyond what we had ever seen before. I need it all. Need to see it to believe it on sight. Like a hit. Still aim high. You could check your whip, your missus says it's our time. And he knows just how it goes. I can't lie.
What's happening, y'all? It's Yanni. We on Fresh Juice, Rainier Avenue Radio. We got the juice pack. Consists of D Money, Pint Size Patron, IDYourself, and OG Mambo. Let's get into it.
The climate crisis is here, and communities most impacted are standing up. This is Earth Deserves More Than a Day, hosted by Rainier Avenue Radio and King County Parks. From elected officials, grassroots leaders, from river tours to cultural art, we gathered to take action. Listen in. Learn more, then get involved, because the Earth can't wait, and neither can we.
1, 2, get down.
What's up, big and little homies? This is Masvita Mara, host of Seattle Sports Weekly on Rainier Avenue Radio.world, your one-stop shop for Seattle sports. We cover preps, we cover college, we cover pro, we cover it all. Huskies, Mariners, Seahawks, Garfield, South, Roosevelt, Petro, King County. This is what you want to listen to for all the sports that's happening in Seattle. Seattle Sports Weekly on Rainier Avenue Radio.world.
Greetings. This is your host, DJ Nasty Kali, Rainier Avenue Radio.world. The best DJ in the Seattle area. You can catch me every Monday at 8 p.m. on YouTube. Like I said, this is DJ Nasty Kali, the best reggae in Seattle, Washington, the best radio station, Rainier Avenue Radio.world. Come on, right?
Sediment cleanup of the lower Duwamish River has begun. The U.S. Environmental Protection Agency and the members of the Lower Duwamish Waterway Group, which includes King County, the City of Seattle, and Boeing, have begun sediment cleanup of the Lower Duwamish Waterfall Superfund site. This important environmental project will address sediment pollution and help restore the health of the Duwamish River. Starting on the waterway's upper reach, construction activities extend from the South 102nd Street Bridge down straight to the Duwamish Waterway Park. Over the next 3 years, in-water activities will occur from October to February, ending in February 2027. Visit ldwg.org to learn about the upper reach cleanup and sign up for email updates.
Hey, what's up? This is J.Dot Presents, and I'm out here at the podcast here with the Fresh Juice, chilling at the Rainier Avenue Radio with the Juice Pack, D-Money, Pint Size Patron, OG Mambo, and IDYourself. Stay sexy out there.
You do the math for me, you know they're gonna hate some. They ain't a path for me, you know I go and make one. There is no amount that they could ever take from you. Only get one shot, it better be a great one. Me turn it up, so I went and burnt it up. I apply heat in the fire, I'm still the coldest one. You ever wanna see going on one? It don't come easy and I'm not just someone. Well, I'm from a little and walk with a big stick. You mess around and find out why I'm a misfit. Real quick, you get it when it trickle down. We're tripping up the liquor now. Why I couldn't sit us down? Cause they keep trying to count us out. I'm the one, not the two. What a shark will do to you. It's over when I part with you. Bet we'll be charging soon. I give it, you don't have to come ask for it. The class so as I be getting off when you fast forward. The last war ended when the fingers snap. Thanos in the game attack. Squash heroes and they ain't even think to bring them back. This ain't come and try and happen to us. Stay dangerous. Terrain comes. It's better if you buckle up and brace for it. You do the math for me, you know they're gonna hate some. They ain't a path for me, you know I go and make one. There is no amount that they could ever take from you. Only get one shot, it better be a great one. You do the math for me, you know they're gonna hate some. They ain't a path for me, you know I go and make one. There is no amount that they could ever take from you. Only get one shot, it better be a great one. They hating us, they moving, they ain't waiting up. Bet I'm a king on the board, don't never shut me up. Underestimated, I raise the level on the playing field. Stand clear, like get burned by the heat for those who stand in. Fumes from the gasolina through the torch, ignited flames. Switching in and out of lanes, only when I'm getting brain. Gangsta, I'ma never change, I brought it in and took it back. Still solid in the drama on my mama, where you see so that. They don't wanna go and catch a fade, too afraid. I'ma come and make them cave, they done let me out the cage. Gorilla on the loose, they say I got the juice. I know I got the sauce, tell them suckers make a move. Playing cool like a boss, take my wins with the losses. This life you know it costs us when they put me in a coffin. I will leave a name, etch it on my grave. So let them all know that I came, it won't be the same. You do the math for me, you know they're gonna hate some. They ain't a path for me, you know I go and make one. There is no amount that they could ever take from you. Only get one shot, it better be a great one. You do the math for me, you know they're gonna hate some. They ain't a path for me, you know I go and make one. There is no amount that they could ever take from you. Only get one shot, it better be a great one.
No.
Or platinum, as it's spelled.
By the artist Kali on Fresh Juice, Rainier Avenue Radio.
Man, great energy on that joint, for sure. That's an active joint. Like you gotta get up and move when that come on.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
We were dancing back here.
You gotta move. Like that's one of those. Who produced that song?
Jeez. I'm not 100% sure off the brain right now. I'd have to.
It's hard. The beat is hard.
Because I work with so many producers, and I have people sending me beats constantly in my email. So it's kind of. I'm sorry, I don't know. I apologize to the producer.
Okay, I was gonna say, does somebody like find the beats for you sometimes?
And I have people sending me beats. It's crazy. I don't even know how they got my email. I didn't even have my email posted until just recently. So it was like, yeah, the beat producers just, hey, here you go. Send them some beats. You'll buy one. You'll buy one.
Well,
I bought the whole list. I bought all 10 of them. What a loser.
But you definitely chose the right beat for that song.
Yeah. You know, I just, if I feel it, I write to it. So
it takes an ear.
Yeah,
definitely.
It's by ear, yeah.
Now we were mentioning earlier on about one of your film roles. We have a clip from one of your films.
Let's go.
Yes.
This one's called Highlander. So
Okay.
this is a clip from Highlander.
Call it what you will.
Right now, I call it a whole lot of talking, not a whole lot of peeing.
Do you remember that one thing he used to tell me?
What's that?
Never turn your back on a friend!
Hey, baby, for dinner, I'm thinking, hey, ain't this about a... I ain't seen I'm sweating.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Hey, call interrupted.
I did take a small clip out of there. Though they showed an actual hole from that fire. So I was
Yeah,
like,
oh, yeah,
I want to be a little bit, yeah.
Keep it
Did I send you another one too, or
Yeah,
is that the only
yeah,
one?
yeah,
Oh,
you
okay.
did, you
Because I
did, you
thought
did.
I sent a better.
That was dope. So.
But it was still good. I mean, it's what it is. Actually, that he actually the director of that he actually had permission from the actual director from the real Highlander.
Right.
This is a series
I
right here.
Oh, it's a series.
Yeah, this is a series, and it's kind of it's right off of what's happening with the actual movie, so it continues the series. So I don't know where he's going to release it yet, and I actually did the theme song as well. So it's called Immortals.
Okay.
I mean, it looks like when you're not getting killed in the movie role, you're killing the movie role.
Well done.
So, but
Thank you.
JJ, how did you get in acting?
Well, I did a couple plays when I was young, but my first acting career started when I met Kali, and he got me into the movie SD. So that was my first role.
SD.
Yeah. Do you want to explain a little bit more about that?
Oh
one?
yeah. So basically, we're all college kids, and we find this little chip, and the movie's written by Sheldon Black. I got to give props up to and then
Sheldon
it's
Black.
filmed by Aaron Focus. I want to make sure I pay my respect dues, and yes, Aaron Focus,
Yep.
and and so basically we find this chip, and
Are we allowed to say a lot?
I don't want to say too much, but basically we witnessed something happening on this chip, and then the person that owns it is coming back to collect it. So
Yeah. So
heads will roll.
So acting is definitely like new for me, but I'm getting into it. I have I'm going to be in another movie here in the future. He's in it as well. I'm not
Yes.
sure I'm allowed to speak about it. So
I didn't see
definitely
it.
a new
Message.
avenue for me, but I'm excited.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Did you survive that first flick, or did they kill you off?
I do survive.
Oh, you survived.
wait.
Okay.
Wait, no, I can't tell you.
Oh, you can't. Yeah,
I can't tell you.
Now that one, yeah, that's not
I
out.
don't know if I said
That's not out.
On that one.
I don't think I did. No, you have to watch.
But yeah,
we definitely want to watch it.
These are like fan films, so but they do go on IMDb. We do get credit and stuff like that for being in the roles, so it's a good way to build her reel. So
yeah,
we definitely want to check it out, man. I mean, we got two future Hollywood stars on the show. So
oh yeah, well, we getting started, sometimes.
I was to say, would it be the artist Kali on?
Yes, it's the
in
artist
the credits
Still
for
the same.
movies.
Yep.
Gotcha.
Yes.
Okay.
Hey, I was gonna ask you in the other movie. Was your role Thug Barber? Like, was that in the credits?
Not the artist Kali is Thug Barber, so
tight.
Hey, just Barber. Just Barber would have been fine.
But Thug,
right. What's up with that?
That's funny.
That is silly, isn't it? Why have I added extra word?
What is that? I was gonna say, what's your role in the end credits?
Oh, it'd be my name.
I know, but what is
I don't remember.
acting as?
Oh, I forgot her name.
Gotcha.
They're gonna rewrite it, and we're gonna be refilming
Yeah,
it.
we actually are.
Yeah.
So
I wish I was a little stronger in my responses in the acting area, but I'm fairly new to it. So
Yeah, how do you like it though?
I love it. It wouldn't
It
be
is
for
fun.
the artist Kali. I wouldn't be in any movies. It's so cool, and I can't wait to get much better at what I do. It's gonna make me a better person in my creativity. So
I was gonna say, what helps in as far as being a musician as well, transitioning into acting, and what do you pull from being an actor that actually helps you making music?
Yeah, I would actually have to say my modeling career probably helped me build that confidence over these years. I've been modeling in New York and Miami and since I was like 14 years old with Hefner Management, Wilhelmina. And I think that built my confidence in stage presence. And then being around, experienced music artists like the High Children, DJ Nasty Nes, and just instilling their behaviors, what they do, and just, learning from them and then putting into practice. And then with acting, I feel my performances is helping me with acting. And I want to do more classes. So hopefully I'll sign up with Kali soon. So that would be cool.
Right. Right. Now we've mentioned on acting, but tell us about how'd you get involved in car shows, being a model for that?
Yeah. Okay. Well, I was a high fashion model, like I said, and that was before I had tattoos and stuff.
Okay.
So I kind of went a different vibe, and I have a lowrider myself, a '97 Lincoln Cartier on 14
nice.
spokes. So I really love my wire wheels, and I got into the car shows from some guy I was hanging out with a couple years ago, and he showed. Oh, I don't know what to say.
Don't give him too much credit.
No, he's an OG in the lowrider scene. I have mad respect for him. He taught me a lot. I really do appreciate him.
Yeah.
I love the culture, and it feels really cool. Someone being white, I'm gonna throw that out there, to be able to be welcomed in that community is super huge, because the stereotype is one other way, and we don't need to go that lane right now. So it's like a family out there. So I got involved in that because of music. Got a new Cordell Drake from Spokane, and and he just wanted me to be his featured model in their car show. So I'm super honored. Yeah,
That's awesome.
Yeah. That's kind of cool right there.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're born and raised in Seattle. You also mentioned being in New York. I was gonna ask, what makes you keep stationary here in Seattle and not go to like LA or?
Yeah, no, great question. No, and I really truly should go to the bigger markets. I guess you really need a good manager. Yeah, and that really truly helps. You can do it yourself, but it's a lot of work. And I work for an IT company, so my day is consumed from 5 a.m. till 5 p.m. So to be able to get off my laptop and do it myself, it's hard. But when I had an agency, I was blessed and was living in Miami and New York. So if that opportunity fell in my lap, like blessings on blessings, I would definitely take that opportunity and move right away. I
appreciate the honesty in that answer.
Thank you.
Yeah, for sure. You've been on some magazine covers. There's one right there.
Let's go.
Nice. Super honored. That's DJ Nasty Nes on the right, and that's my DJ, Grand Mixer GMS, the legendary DJ in Spokane, building his legacy. Super proud of him, and
Indeed.
super honored being on Pump It Up magazine. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, for sure. Pump it up.
Yeah. It's pretty cool. We were on some billboards down in LA, mobile ones, in front of some games. It was pretty cool with that photo. Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you, Pump It Up magazine.
Yeah, for sure. Now we're going to be playing the video "Let It Pop" here in a little bit.
Let's go.
Filmed in Brazil.
Well,
that's interesting.
Correction.
Okay.
It was. So Grand Mixer GMS has a lot of global connections, being a global DJ basically, and he knew the Last Soldier crew, and he reached out to them and asked them to film the introduction in Brazil. And it's legit. And they were in the hood. They had to time it just right, because it's not like totally a safe area. So they took a chance for us and supported GMS, Nasty Nes, and I, and filmed the introduction. And then we magically filmed it in a pool down south in Puyallup.
Okay.
Thank you, Dominic, for letting us use your house, by the way.
Thank you. Sure. We needed that pool.
Yeah.
But I also see you're definitely involved in philanthropy, including Runway to Freedom.
Yeah.
What is Runway to Freedom?
Yeah, so I'm a survivor from domestic violence and some other live life experiences where I will talk freely off live.
Okay.
And then my cousin as well. So she started a nonprofit that gives back to people who live life experience like that. She normally does runway shows. There's no shows this year, so stay tuned for that. Oh my gosh, I'm running out of energy. It's like past my bedtime. Sorry if I stutter. Jeez. Well, at least I'm
pour some more juice.
I need some more juice.
More juice.
But before this IT job, I'm super honored. I worked at Hope Link in Carnation for 2 years. I helped families who were losing their homes in emergency situations. High pressure job, and yeah, that was an amazing job. I can't wait to go back to doing some nonprofit work when I have the time.
It's beneficial. It's worth it.
Are you involved in any philanthropy, Kali?
Actually, I would be working with this other artist locally out of Tacoma, Helen Kane.
Shout out to Helen Kane, it's my people.
Oh, okay. She has that Tacoma Together
Yep.
and stuff, working with the youth, and then she's gonna be doing a couple podcasts. So yeah, I will be actually contributing for like relationship, parenting, because I'm a parent. I do have kids. So I have my daughter. She's 9. She's the youngest. The other one's out of the house, so that's good. So he ain't the baby no more. I only got one baby. Yeah.
You say you have a kid already out of the house. You don't look that old.
I know.
Oh my god.
I don't feel old.
Tell him.
Wait. I don't know how old y'all think I am, but I'm actually 45.
Yeah.
So
What? I know. Why? Right?
Look at that skin. That's not 45 skin.
It's not fair. It's not fair.
My mama and my daddy, they look young.
He was 30 when I met him.
When I was young, the weirdest thing I've ever experienced was someone asking me, "Is that your sister or your mama?"
That's funny.
How did you respond to that?
Oh man, that is my mama. I mean, like, talk about mama. Who wants a? I'm 15 years old. Wait a minute, you better back up, sir. I gotta protect my little sister. You normally get taller than your mother, right? So he didn't know. Is that your mama? That was weird. But I got that a lot. She still looks very young too, by the way. So
it's good genes.
Still, yeah, it's really good genes, and I'm thankful. So
Do they? I was gonna say, do you think you could still play like a high school character?
I think probably the young. Oh well, no, maybe not high school. Well, if I shave everything off, which I don't want to, because I did that once, and my daughter didn't recognize me, and she's like, "Who is that man?" But no,
maybe junior college.
But college, yeah, for sure, because we were in the movie with
we're college
so yeah. I mean, there's some few tricks. I ain't gonna do some Steve Harvey and put a wig up there. Sorry, Steve, but I'm just saying. I love that guy. I love Steve too. He from Cleveland. But yeah, no. But they did. But when I go on sets, like I just did this show Criminal with Charlie Hunnam from like Sons of Anarchy, right? And when I played a cop, I played this cop Fry, and like when I went into the dressing room, she's like, "Oh, you look very young already." So she like shaded everything in, and it just. I was like, I look like a young man. But I was like, young man. But I mean, the way she just looked even younger, I was like, wow. And she was like, I would do this every room you walk into. That's what she said.
Every room.
Yeah. That's funny.
That is some love right there.
Yeah, I mean, you want to get those younger roles if you want them. You gotta, what I'm saying. So, hence the flat top.
Yeah.
Sorry, Steve. No, I'm saying, but if you want a younger role, right? You kind of, you have to.
I mean, T.I.
people lose weight.
T.I. did ATL. He's prone as hell in there.
50 Cent lost all that weight for that one movie. I mean, people kind of do what they have to do for certain roles. You know what I mean? So they can fit. Sure. Right, and I'll actually want to be one of those actors myself. So I like, Robert Downey Jr. and Johnny Depp. They're two of my biggest. I was gonna ask you that too. Yeah, and they each have their own.
They have range too, like
they have right. They each have their own skills too. If you notice, like Johnny Depp, he plays a certain character in all the movies he's ever been in, right? He and
he found his lane.
Yeah, he found his lane. It's great, and but I want to be as dedicated. I'm not saying I'll ever be as great as that. I'm not, but I'm just saying I want to be able to be that well-rounded to where I can gain weight. You know, I'm willing to go the extra mile to be the best of my craft. So,
yeah, for sure. So we've mentioned obviously about your artistry, being actors, being models. Now, if you had to choose between all three of those, you can only do one of them. You know, which ones would you rather do if you could only do one of those three?
I didn't expect this question.
It's a good question.
I'd have to say modeling.
Modeling?
Yeah, it's been my dream. I've been doing it since I was 14. It's just I'm super natural with it, and I'm like a chameleon, so I can like fit in every type of lane. Like, yeah, I would have to say that. Yeah, absolutely.
Modeling.
Yeah.
What about you, Kali?
Oh, that's a hard one. I don't know. I fell in love with acting too.
Yeah.
And like since, you know, I don't know. It's really hard.
I say acting for you. I'm not trying to put words in your mouth.
Yeah, I know. I do. And, you know, I had acting class, and when I came out, I was like, I want to be a master of this. I never said that about rap before, so I guess I'm gonna go with acting too. I actually never said that before about rap. So. But I love rap. I've been doing it for a very long time.
Yeah. But the heart is more into the acting.
Yeah, that's what I want to do. I'm actually paying for acting classes. I'm dedicated to that. Yeah.
That was a good question.
Yeah, I'm trying to sneak it in.
but I don't want to give up either.
Oh no, you wouldn't have to. It's hypothetical.
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't want to go, but yeah, acting for sure. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Well,
I was gonna say, you know, D Money's no stranger to being in front of the camera.
Yeah.
Tell me about your movie, D.
Well, what movie? I was on a movie.
You were in.
Oh yeah, I was on a movie. Oh, yeah, that was a couple years ago.
He pulled a JJ. I'm like, what?
I don't remember the name of it.
My character was.
Shout to Zadig.
What was it called? Getting Talent, or what was it?
No,
I forget what it was called, but I played a producer. So.
That's dope. Oh, good for you.
Yeah. Was it a show or was it a movie?
No, it was an actual movie.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, a little locally shot movie.
Shout to Zadig.
Wait, you said what?
Shout to Zadig, the guy that.
He's the filmmaker. We had him on the show. We talked about it. My apologies on not knowing the name of it. It happened back in 2020.
Yeah.
So.
Okay.
You're fine. No judgment here. I couldn't remember my
that's the goldfish memory.
Oh, not the goldfish memory.
We can pass.
Oh yeah. It takes talent. Okay. I just got my IMDb. So
there you go. Thank goodness for records.
Yes. Okay. All right. Now we gotta get into some more commercials. We're here. We gotta pay some more bills. Before that,
yes, sir.
Let's celebrate the birthdays of the week. So these are the people that are celebrating their birthdays this week in town.
Birthday.
Happy birthday. Woo! Any birthdays that we missed?
Not mine.
In your life this month or anything like that?
Just a double shout out.
Oh, yeah, I missed several when I was little. I don't even know. You say that you missed. Okay. Nah, I'm just I didn't miss my birthday.
Take a couple shots. Double shot for my son for his birthday on Sunday.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That is cool.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
That's important.
All right, now we got all the birthdays out the way. We were talking about car culture. This song pretty much lines up with that. It's called "Hit the Switches."
Yes, let's go.
By Too Dank out of San Diego. So check out Too Dank.
Nice.
Hitting Switches right here on Rainier Avenue Radio, Fresh Juice. When we come back, a live performance from ThaArtist Kali. And more with JJ Hudson as well. So keep it locked. Fresh Juice, Rainier Avenue Radio. One more half hour to go.
I know you see me hitting switches when I'm low riding. No hiding, low riding. Hit my switch higher. Know how we move, steady cruise down these streets. Stay in my lane, car hopping, making leap. This how we do, Fabric Street to Main Street. I hit the 3-wheel, my brother sliding, gripping on the seat. So I dropped the top down, and it sounded like I know you've seen many things, but never nothing like me. I put the bass in the stereo. They love to hate on my area. First place, cause hysteria. Upper County in the building. Shout out to Group. And shout out to Brook Life. I know you heard about me. Maybe I'll let them know on the mic. Cause it's a family thing. We ringing bells by the name. I do it all by myself. That's why I gotta get paid. Independent riders riding till my wheels fall off. And if you riding with us, baby, it's no hate, all love. What? I know you see me hitting switches when I'm low riding. No hiding, low riding. Hit my switch higher. Know how we move, steady cruise down these streets. Stay in my lane, car, hop and make it leap. If anybody wanna know what I'm doing, I've been working with to wait to get my own, what I'm proving. Is I earned it by myself, I had to get it by myself. Gotta get it by yourself, not anybody can do it. I'll be switching out my brakes, but never stopping the movement. I know they really love to hate, but steady watch what I'm doing. When I cruise by, watch it as I scrape it, make them sparks fly. Strictly motivated, I used to walk, but now I ride by. I know you see me hitting switches when I'm low riding. No hiding, low riding, hit my switch higher. Know how we move, steady cruise down these streets. Stay in my lane, car, hop and make it leap. Ha. We hold it down in them Diego towns. I can list a bunch of clubs that go and come on down. I'm low riding, go tight in the hub on my spokes. After each and every ride, man, my ride is no joke. Ha ha. This Sunday my ride hangs on the coast of the hops. Ain't been jumping in it lately, I just need a new pump. And now my starter messing up, I'm wishing when will it stop? I calm down, look around, man, I'll figure it out. Low riding ain't a game unless a game in your pockets. Too many, I'm insane, but to me it's a project. This is my life, so you know I gotta hustle. You don't know what it's like, waking up in the struggle. If anybody wanna know what I'm doing, I've been working with to wait to get my own, what I'm proving. Is I earned it by myself, I had to get it by myself. Gotta get it by yourself, not anybody can do it. I'll be switching out my brakes, but never stopping the movement. I know they really love to hate, but steady watch what I'm doing. When I cruise by, watch it as I scrape it, make them sparks fly. Strictly motivated, I used to walk, but now I ride by. Who's that and all that? Chrome rims spin, I'm seeing G body pass. Here come a couple more, and I don't know if it's just me, but my ride's been looking rad since the hydros came back. 8 batches, 2 pumps, 4 dumps in my trunk. So I lean side side, hit the switch, dump the front. I'm a real low rider, only jump to go higher. Got invest in everything, so I went and buy new tires. Gave it all that I got, fresh off the lot, you know I got those white balls, chrome spokes. Homie, where'd you find those? I'm motivated. Not the shop, I check the scrap yard. Broke the needle in the hay, never know I gotta try though, cause low riding ain't a game unless a game in your pockets. Too many, I'm insane, but to me it's a project. This is my life, so you know I gotta hustle. You don't know what it's like, waking up in the struggle. So if anybody wanna know what I'm doing, I've been working week to week to get my own, what I'm proving. Is I earned it by myself, I had to get it by myself. Gotta get it by yourself, not anybody can do it. I'll be switching out my brakes, but never stopping the movement. I know they really love to hate, but steady watch what I'm doing. When I cruise by, watch it as I scrape it, make them sparks fly. Strictly motivated, I used to walk, but now I ride by.
Hey, it's your girl Taryn Casey with Fresh Juice on Rainier Avenue Radio. The Juice Pack, D-Money, Pint Size Patron, ID Yourself, and OG Mambo.
Are you in need of new or gently used clothing? Hope's Community Closet is here to help. We offer a wide range of clothing for men, women, youth, children, and infants. Join us on the 4th Saturday of each month from 12:30 to 4 at the Silent Task Force. We're giving clothing with care, community with heart. Lovely Ladies Lemonade for sale, and shop to the sound of old school soul. Any questions? Contact Alicia Kennedy, Executive Director of Women United at 206-316-7601. 206-316-7601. Come and find the perfect outfit for you and your family. We look forward to seeing you there.
What's up, everyone? It's your girl, Queen Bree, inviting you to come join me on Clean Greens Living. Broadcasted Tuesdays, 12:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, live right here on Rainier Avenue Radio. On Clean Greens Living, we talk farming, community, and ways to being healthy. So come join me and let's discuss ways to create a healthier you and a healthier community.
Women are not an homogenous group. We face discrimination differently depending on factors such as ethnicity, age, socioeconomic status, and more.
Rainier Avenue Radio is proud to amplify women's voices.
They are the experts of their own lives, initiating conversations within their community about challenges they face, the solutions they're working on, and the opportunities they see.
Please join us this Sunday from 2 to 5 for Women's Voices on Air. We know our challenges. We are the experts of our lives.
We are master multitaskers, prioritizing our family, friends, and our faith above our own needs.
Our needs and voices are too often overlooked.
Please join us this Sunday from 2 to 5 p.m. for Women's Voices on Air.
We tell our stories in our own way.
Atlantic Street Center has been serving the children, youth, and families of the Seattle-King County area since 1910. We partner with families and communities to raise healthy, successful children and youth through services including counseling, early learning, youth development, domestic violence, and education support for school-aged children. Committed to serving the African American community, Atlantic Street Center provides services and support for all marginalized people. Learn more at AtlanticStreetCenter.org.
Yo, this your boy Infrared on Rainier Avenue Radio, rocking with Fresh Juice, D Money, Pint Size Patron, and OG Mambo. Turn the radio up.
That just slaps, that just knocks. Started at the bottom, now we all the way up. Let it pop, yeah, let it pop, come on. That just bangs, that's just hot. See me on the block when I let the bars drop. Let it pop, yeah, let it pop. Yeah, I've been in it for a minute, now I'm back on the grind. Competition, they ain't wishing I was losing my mind, but I'm better with mine, I'm ahead of my time. I'm behind these bars like I set up a crime. I'm subliminal criminal up in the set. Do my dirt by my lonely, so quiet as kept. Yep, best bet, these fun. Lips keep flopping, but they say a lot of nothing. You know what the mission is, savage with my viciousness. Never get caught, cause there ain't no witnesses. Take what I want and get what they giving. Don't talk back if you wanna stay living. I'm a man's desire, women conspire. Spit that heat till the spot's on fire. Double bag money, don't get this twisted. I'm the landlord, stupid bitches get evicted. That just slaps, that just knocks. Started at the bottom, now we all the way up. Let it pop, yeah, let it pop, come on. That's just things, that's just hot. See me on the block when I let the bars drop. Let it pop, yeah, let it pop. Hey DJ, let it spin. I am not the typical specimen. Yeah, turn me up is what I recommend. Now my song is out even though it's in. Don't try to flirt cause I don't wanna kiss you. Ain't no issue, I'll never get with you. Fools looking weak, stop crying, need a tissue. Looking so pathetic, I don't even need to diss you. Better get my credit, if I said it, I meant it. Got them all gassed up, no unleaded. Too many options every time I drop it. Really wanna try me, we could really let it pop then. Dudes wanna chat cause they think I'm so cute, so they never do expect it when I pull up and I shoot, yeah. Pucker up, stuck 'em up, fully loaded. Had a mask on anyways, COVID. My squad's too deep for the drama. Point blank period, no comma. Ayy, dead ass, I'm a real one. Straight out the hood and I'm good on the steel drum. Now really, chicks wanna kill me just because I'm what they not and they never will be. I don't know what you think you heard. I'm a winner, here's a dinner, fake, just get served. That just slaps, that just knocks. Started at the bottom, now we all the way up. Let it pop, yeah, let it pop, come on. That just things, that's just hot. See me on the block when I let the bars drop. Let it pop, yeah, let it pop.
Let it pop. Fresh Juice, Rainier Avenue Radio, JJ Hudson.
That was funky.
There's also a remix out with a Grand Mixer GMX.
Yes.
But yeah, definitely a funky one. And Ness's cameos in there are just hilarious.
Yeah, he dressed up as a woman, so with the wig to sneak in with the girls. So
whose idea was that?
Oh my gosh, the directors. We were just like, let's just be weird.
It adds flair. That's it. Right. Yeah, it does. You never expect to see that.
He almost looked scared when he was getting that laugh.
Oh yeah,
his wife was watching. Yeah, but I like it.
Shout out to all the women models that showed up for me. I appreciate you all. That was a cool project. Nasty Nes and GMS.
All right. Well, I think it's time to do this live performance that we've been teasing.
Yeah, let's go.
The artist Kali. I believe this is off of a soundtrack of a movie. The Alliance.
The Alliance 2. Yes. And I've been working on both of the soundtracks. He didn't have a guy doing his music, so when I met him and like I said, I'd just be shooting out there, right? So I'm like, who's doing your music? And he was like, no, I got a guy doing beats. So I had the guy that's doing the beats basically send me the beats, and then I just filled in the songs, and then they made it on the movie. So he liked everything I did too. So it was great. It worked out.
Let's go.
And no, this is from so I kind of wrote this song. It's almost in conjunction with the Blessings on Blessings in it. Almost. That's kind of why I've been doing this one too, as performance. So yeah.
All right, so we're gonna kick an acapella.
Yeah, I'm gonna go acapella.
We're gonna
Yes,
do,
sir.
do a fresh juice, fresh juice acoustic.
Yeah.
Oh, y'all ready for me?
Yes, sir. We got the artist Kali on Fresh Juice.
All right,
let's go.
Yo, look. The body drops. We called the cops to come and get him. We circle back. No miss attacks. We about to hit him. We busting shots to clock the knots. We trying to get it. There's no buses from my block. I run with hitters. They brought us up. Them counters flipping. They taught us something. You caught slipping from all the missions and end up nothing. This for M, this for A. Get that bread and butter. We ran that laps up in the city on them little brothers. You either roll or get rolled on. Yo, that's for certain. Some people died under pressure and they just pulled the curtain. Pour out some liquor for all my people no longer here. 21 gun salute. We shooting up in the air.
Let's go.
Yeah. Sleep with one eye open. The planet stay focused. Ain't no plan to losing focus.
Let's
From
go.
thick shooter on the cannon from the shoulder.
Whoa.
Blow a hole in his chest a little larger than the coda. Oh, please, Father, forgive us. We in the war.
Yo,
you know all of my sins, all of my scars. My transgressions are trying to even the score. Father, I just want to see us on the board. Please, Father, forgive us. We in the war. You know all of my sins, all of my scars. My transgressions are trying to even the score. Father, I just want to see us on the board. I keep a weapon on me, believe me at all times. The wave comes, I ride it. I ain't trying to die. Me familia, blood ties, I walk the line. Dead or prison is one life. Who gonna decide? It's all cap. You little better fall back. My infantry is full of people who could all scrap. Band of women who stay hidden. Trust me, you ain't winning to cut your heart out and eat it with no feelings. Yeah.
The artist Kali.
No, you performed that. That was like one of my favorites, by the way. For Nasty Nes.
Thank you. Yeah, you know, it's because it's real and it's life, and you know, like the shooting in the air. That's the 21 gun salute. I just mentioned it for the soldiers, but you know, when we on the streets, we kind of always feel like we all soldiers. I kind of wrote that song. It's my own little story too, you know.
And we appreciate you censoring it, man. The radio version.
On demand.
But yeah, man, you know, this is our life, and you know, I always make music to try to show like where we came from to where we going. You know what I mean? 'Cause that's not the end game. It's just where we came from.
Respect, man.
I love that.
Now I don't know if we really got into it earlier, but your guys' friendship, how far back does that go, and how did you guys meet?
Seems like forever.
I know it does.
It
just was natural. I don't know.
It's only been 4 or 5 years.
Has it?
It hasn't been long.
It's only been 4 or 5 years.
Did we film that movie before the pandemic, or was it after though?
I can't recall. I had a goldfish mind.
Kind of, yeah, I know. I'm like, it's been about 4 or 5 years.
It's been 4 or 5 years.
4 or 5 years.
Yeah, and we did that one song, and we just been hella busy, but we actually have some other stuff in the works that's coming up. But yeah, like I said, we met in person on the set of SD, and like I said, it was just magic because I already knew she rapped, so I was like, you know, and then she was like, she just talked to me about her writing skills, and like she was like, I want to show you some stuff I've been working on, and I could use help with this. I was like, oh, I'm a great writer already, right? So let's sit down and let's see what we can come up with. So she basically wrote it herself. I just helped her format the lyrics, you know, that because I want them to be able. You should say what you want to say. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say it for you, but I can help you put together what you want to say. So
I could dig it.
And so that all that spitting was her. So and I was just proud of her, and I'm like, yeah, we gonna do some more songs because that came out dope. You know what I mean? And it's heartfelt too. It's real. So I like real music.
Yeah, you complement each other so well. On the tracks.
That's good to know. I guess we might have to work more together. Stay tuned.
Yeah, for sure.
That's tight. Thank you for that compliment.
Yes, thank you.
For sure.
You also got the ID the question that we could put on.
What's that?
Yeah, I can fire that up.
Our co-host ID actually has questions that he predetermines for the guests.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't think.
And sometimes they're a little bit far left.
Oh, what? Okay. Forbidden questions on.
I mean, his name is ID Yourself, so he's just already.
Yeah, you would expect something to go.
Okay, let's give it a shot.
All right, let's do it.
Yeah. Let's see here. Yeah, I can give it a drum roll.
Oh God.
Oh, and you got to drop.
Oh no.
Oh, let's see. Okay, here it is. When did music become essential, and how does that shape your real-time music making process? When did music become essential?
It's a great question.
It's a really great question. I would have to say for me, I am a classically trained pianist. So starting with piano since I was 4, I don't read music very well. So I improvise. I call my skills called twinkle fingers. So
Twinkle fingers.
Yes, it's one of my joys. And actually kind of cool story, but being homeless wasn't cool being in Seattle, but what was cool is they put pianos up in every corner in Seattle. So I would just go ride my skateboard around and just play the piano all through the night for everyone that wanted, to escape from what they were going through. But thank you. And then how would it shape me for today? I didn't really think I was going to get into music. I did choir in school and I loved it. And then, I met the High Children and DJ Nasty Nes, and I think that just kind of opened the doors of just my creativity and just exploring rapping, singing. And I think my next goal is my artistry is probably implementing piano skills in my music. And it's just a process, and I'm being patient. It's not a race, it's a marathon. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, and just if I could add on to that, she's actually really, really good. And no, I'm not trying to make her head big or nothing, but no, she's really good. And because like I said, when I hear a beat, right, like I can't help but write to it. And then she has a bunch of melodies she's created, and they sound really dope. Like I already want to rap to them myself, and she's like, "Wait, that's a song I was writing for myself." I'm like, but it just sounds dope. It's dope, And I'd love to see her incorporate her piano into. I want to work with her on that as well, and let's make that happen.
We're gonna make that happen
for sure.
Mm-hmm.
For sure.
Good call out. I appreciate you calling.
I don't know how much you want to get into this, but we can do this briefly. But being homeless on the streets of Seattle, how the thought process and dealing with it, how did you make it through?
Yeah, no, it's a really, really good question. And I feel comfortable answering that. So I made some poor choices in my 20s. Also dealt with the DV situation. And, when you're in that lifestyle, you're either going to end up in jail, dead, or in that type of situation that it's just, it's plain black or white. There's nothing to it. And so we kept going downhill, and I lost everything and ended up just being out there on the streets and doing whatever I could to survive, living in my own world, basically. But I would have to say thank you to the Everett cops. They stopped this car that I was in, and they saved my life.
Wow.
I was with some guy who was pretty bad on the streets, who kept me captive. And the cops didn't really believe me, but they just let me go in the situation. And I literally ran with just my leather jacket from Everett down Highway 99 to Seattle.
Wow.
And I was sober at the time. I was literally trying to escape from these people, but my family didn't believe me at the time. And so, it really was just a mentality of just like, you got this, stay strong, you're free. I was literally running past fire stations saying, I'm free. And I could have ran in there and been like, please help me. I just got saved. I'm escaped. I don't have a phone. I don't have money. But I was just like, all I wanted to do was run far, far away from where I was, because it was the scariest situation. So I would have to say my mindset really helped me through it. And I'll try to make it brief, but it's a pretty powerful story.
No, take your time. Take your time.
Yeah. So it was dead of winter in Seattle, and I only had my leather jacket, no money, no phone.
Oh, wow.
I knocked on a door for a day center where they have a rehab above. And I just cried to him saying, hey, I'm freezing. Do you know where I could sleep? He took his time, walked me up to the library, a homeless shelter, and banged on the door and begged them to let me in. And they let me sleep there on the floor, and they didn't have a blanket. I didn't care. I was just safe. And then I just worked my way back to society. Someone was walking out on the streets. I stayed in a tent until I could find a job, and they gave me a job at a restaurant. They let me sleep up in the attic until I saved up enough money to get a couch, to sleep on a couch, and then for 3 months saved up from there, and then I got a job, and then now 6 years later, I'm without a college degree. I'm working for one of the largest IT companies in the world.
Wow.
That's right.
Wow.
That's right.
Never give up. Never give up.
Yes.
Gotta respect the bounce back.
Yeah, that bounce back is cold. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Sorry, that was deep.
Yeah, well, we appreciate you.
Yeah.
We appreciate you sharing
Thank you.
that.
Yeah. It takes guts to share that for sure. Like I can understand just keeping that within through the rest of your life, you know, because not being able to express it, but having the bravery to do that is amazing.
Don't give up. I mean, if you fall back, it may take you a couple times to get back on your feet. It's okay.
Yeah.
There's no judgment at all. I mean, I lost everything. I was a huge model, and then I'm sleeping in dumpsters. I mean, you know, but no one disrespects me. Nasty Nes, the High Children believed in me. Like, just never give up.
Wow. Yeah, because you never know, you know, how far you can go. And then on another note, just her sharing too. I feel like when we share our stories, you never know whose life you might influence. You know what I'm saying, or encourage to want to go in a different direction, right? So that's why that I think that's the biggest reason why we do it. You know, for sure. It ain't even for celebrity or status. Is, you know, I'd like to influence. If I could save one kid, you know, what I mean?
One kid,
For me, that's big for me.
Thank
You know, so.
Yes.
Yeah, just one.
For real.
Yep.
Is there anything you can share that Nasty Nes gave you as far as either a compliment or some advice that's helping you today?
He gave me a lot of advice. It's hard to probably narrow down one, but I think being professional and always showing up on time. I mean, that was a bit. We were sitting in the parking lot an hour early. We didn't care. We want to be ready. Our mindset, and we want to be professional and respectful, and just, you know, treating other people how you want to be treated. And
I love that.
One thing though, I didn't understand during the whole process, he always wanted to bring me around everywhere, and I didn't get it, because I was like, it's all about you, Nes, it's not about me. But then I understood, like, he wanted me not for the connections per se, but he wanted me to meet people, and after his legacy, I could have those people to lean on, and I did. I wish I leaned on that a little bit more, but it's okay. Thank you for everything that you've done. I miss you, Nasty Nes, so much.
Yeah, people get used to seeing your face, and they get acquainted.
100%.
Like my
and
brother,
we partner from that whole situation too, so Nasty Nes brought that together, and it's been great. So
that's dope.
For sure.
Yeah, we got a lot of stuff coming up. It's a lot more movies. I've written some, and I have her casting in those too. And
Super excited.
Not sure if we ready for that yet, but
you have to double back, man, for the premiere.
Right. Let's see. We got a song we can squeeze in here from Buffalo, Chez Noir.
Let's go.
She got her album, The Color Chocolate, dropping on June 20th.
Griselda.
Well, I don't know if she's not with Griselda, but affiliated.
Is this the cover?
Affiliated? Yeah, this is for The Color Chocolate. June 20th.
That's different.
Chez Noir. The joint is called Blink Twice, and it's produced by Evidence.
I like that.
Yeah.
All right, so enjoy this, and I guess we'll be back to close things out with the artist Kali and JJ Hudson. So keep it locked, Fresh Juice. Right now, the radio will be right back.
Hard times, I seen them plenty times. Triumph in the eye of the storm, but I had pretty eyes. Penny for my thoughts, all intellect when I spit these dimes. It gave me that it factor, guess I was penny wise. You're mostly influenced by who involved. When they ain't got nothing to lose, they'll help you to lose it all. Country clubs with luxury estates with pool and golf. Since the start, my main objective to prove them wrong. Shape of the queen is back. Come from my need for cash. Leaders surrounded by sheep where they only dreams is naps. They way of thinking stifled, they roam in these streets they trap. Neighborhoods where they only escape is through fiends and crack. Hold no excuses for myself and others, I just support facts. Don't compare me to anyone who was a bum before rap. Nah, took a year to stack up money, I ain't spend a cent. Built a portfolio of worth, invested 10%. I played the fool for some type of advantage. My words like a paintbrush, and my life is a canvas. I'm trying to eat, but everybody wanna bite out the sandwich. Was the biggest star of my family, it's like Michael and Janet. Started with a Sealy vision, my paint was the color purple. Only the family matters, I learned from my brother Urkel. If it's snakes in your crew, then it never was a circle. It's a marathon, never tripping because of hurdles. The ones from my hometown be the guys who hate. Bunch of idiots that still hanging on to high school fame. Same ones who went off to college but couldn't last a year. Then they go broke, then they wanna start up a rap career. Bunch of peasants that still waiting till my crown falls. Could make an atheist start praying on my downfall. It takes intellect just to read my verses. If my body language was written, it'd be in cursive.
Fresh Juice, Rainier Avenue Radio, Chez Noir.
She bought out.
Blink Twice, production by Evidence, The Colored Chocolates.
That's dope.
2 is dropping on the 20th.
Evidence, too. That came with the heat.
That was tight.
Man, you always know Evidence is going to do a beat for it, man. Whew. Evidence beats.
And she barred out in the middle of science class.
Yeah.
Or wherever she was in that.
Respect. All right, well, we only got a little bit more time left, so we both want to give you guys the opportunity to suggest a guest you think would be a future guest we should have on this show. Someone you can actually refer personally to us.
Oh, crap.
They don't have to be a singer or a rapper. They can be an actor. They can be anybody you think would be a good...
that you can reach out.
Yeah,
you can reach
John
out. And put up.
He's an actor.
Who's that?
John Migginson. He's really busy. Another person that I have met prior to that movie SD. I'm not even sure how I came across him. And
again,
actually, he's one of my. He's
somebody that you can hit up. And
he's Hawaiian.
Put us in connection with.
Yeah, for sure. He's out here. He came in from Hawaii. He's actually self-taught. He never took an acting class before.
Wow.
That's
yeah,
nice.
and he's really good at acting. Really great. Been in a bunch of projects. Actually, he just went down. I don't want to tell his story actually, but I can connect everything, make some dots out of it. I'd love to see that brother come on here.
What's his name again? John Amazing?
John Jon
Jon
Migginson.
John Migginson.
Ggison.
Okay.
Yeah, that way he can come and tell his own story. But yeah, he's one of our mutual friends as well. So,
do they have to be in Seattle? Can they
No.
be up
No.
if they can make the drive down?
Yeah, or we can do it remote. Yeah.
I think they're in Bellingham. Her name is Chelsea Monique, and
Chelsea Monique.
She is
good.
Her voice is incredible. R&B artist. She works very hard. She writes her own music. She's beautiful. And I think she needs a chance to show who she is.
Yeah. Okay.
I can.
Chelsea Monique.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. And now, final word. Anything you want to say before the show is done? Lee. Final word.
Yeah. No. Actually, yeah. I just have a couple things. I really appreciate Nasty Nes. Because that's what this show was in memory of him, and it actually saddens my heart to actually have such a short meeting with someone who was so great, and just knowing because I've studied hip hop for a very long time. It's part of the culture, and just losing someone so great to the community before I had a chance to really vibe with them like that. You know what I mean? So, it's heartbreaking, but I'm glad that I had an opportunity to be in his presence. You know what I'm saying? And meet some of the people that I have met. And she's one of them, and along with some other people that's in our circle. So,
yeah,
I'm very grateful.
Thank you. Thank you for saying that. It means a lot because, as you know, Nasty Nes was, you heard at the beginning, like my manager, my brother, my father, like a mentor, my best friend. And I truly don't believe I would be where I am today without him and the support from the High Children, Rap Attack, DJs, Grand Mixer GMS, DJ Solar, Larissa. I wouldn't have known ECP, like Kid Sensation. Like, I am around such talented, humbled people just because of one person. One person, DJ Nasty Nes, Godfather hip hop in Seattle. What an incredible man. I love you. I miss you. And Lola, we love you too. Stay strong down there in LA. He appreciates you, and protect all of his property. Don't let anyone buy it from you. Keep it for a long time. It's special and it's not replaceable.
That's right.
And my last thing.
Yeah, do you think?
Thank you for having us.
Yeah,
this was so
Thank you.
fun.
Thank you. Y'all are great.
It was very nice.
Juice.
Yeah.
To the juice.
Oh, all right. Well, we're going to be off next week, as we mentioned earlier on. Rainier Avenue Radio will be covering a Juneteenth event, so Fresh Juice will take the week off. We'll be back in 2 weeks, though, and we got a familiar face coming back, Legacy Jones.
Let's go.
Okay.
Yeah. He's from Lacey, right?
Shout out to Lacey.
Yeah, he's from
Right
Lacey.
on.
Yeah.
Right on.
Yeah, and an incredible singer too, man. He has a new project out, so lots to talk about there. And then we also got the legendary DJ Sammy B.
Let's go.
Formerly of the Jungle Brothers.
Ooh.
And when I say formally, this actually just happened. Apparently they had some type of disagreement or something, and he wants to come on to the show and talk about it.
That'd be interesting.
He's gonna bring the tea.
Yeah, I love that tea. Yeah.
Let's go.
So tune in for that. Legacy Jones, DJ Sammy B, formerly of the Jungle Brothers, on June 25th.
Okay.
749th show overall.
Wow.
All right, follow us on all of our platforms. As always, we're on our Facebook group there, facebook.com/groups/Fresh Juice Media. IG and X, we're there too, Fresh Juice Media. And YouTube, subscribe to the YouTube channel, youtube.com/@Fresh Juice Media. Just put that up in your browser. You can skip the search engine. It'll take you right to our page. We do live shows for you almost every week. You can watch it whenever you want. And we do YouTube shorts of your favorite moments of past episodes posted daily on there. So like, comment, share, subscribe, and ring the bell. And if you ring the bell on YouTube, you get all channel content first before everybody can get notified. So go ahead and do that right now. Take a minute and subscribe. And Fresh Juice, of course, is available on all podcast platforms. This episode will be available tomorrow. So tune in and on your favorite podcast platform, Spotify, Apple, iHeart, Amazon, all of them available there. And we appreciate also Traffic Jams tomorrow on Rainier Avenue Radio. I provide the music for that show, so from my collection, but Kareem the Dream is the host, so he'll give you some music knowledge, and you'll hear music from me Thursdays at 4 p.m. on Rainier Avenue Radio. We appreciate everybody who tuned in the comments.
Yes, thank
all
you.
week long. Larissa Kudrick, we had George Torres, John Show Car Builder, only one crop duster jumped in there for a second.
I love that guy. He wanted me to do a show with him and with the A crop duster.
Alicia Michelle was up in there, Nathan Nice, and Nicholas Chavez Jr. We appreciate you, all of you, for tuning in and commenting. And feel free to share this show with your friends so they can hear it and see it too, man. All right. Well, that's it for us for tonight. Thank you for listening. Peace and bless.
Blessings.
Peace. Blessings on blessings.
Let's go.